Greetings everyone. Today our topic is related to the resume writing, or you can say for CV writing, which we can say, or we can use the word curriculum vitae instead of CV. So before initiating our lesson, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe it to get more updates related to the lessons which I'll be uploading. So a resume, sometimes spelled resume, resume, is a document created and used by a person to present their background, skills, and accomplishments. Resumes can be used for a variety of reasons, but most often they are used to secure new employment. A typical resume contains a summary of relevant job experience and education. So whenever you want to apply for the job, so you need to submit them your resume, where you need to mention about yourself, your age, your education background, your job experience, the skills which you have, and why are you trying to apply to that particular institute or to that company. So on a base level, a resume is made up of the following five parts. That is your contact details, because the employer needs to contact you back on the contact address, contact number, or email you are providing. So introduction, it's about you and educational background, your work history, and the relevant skills which you have. It can be any skill related to your profession, or it can be any skill related, you can say it can be a language skill, it can be computer based skills, and anything. So what to include on a resume for a job? First point is contact details. When writing your contact information, your resume, include your first and last name, your phone number, and email address. Additionally, you can add your LinkedIn profile as well, because nowadays, as you know, that it's one of the platform through where you can contact with employers, or it's a sort of a, you can say, easy way to approach to employers or to find a job. So list your city if you want to show you live near where the company is located. The second point is related to introduction. So add a concise overview of your professional background and key qualifications. Your introduction can be in the form of a resume summary or resume objective. Number third point is your education. So your resume's education section can include your school name, highest degree earned, your majors and minors, the subjects which are your majors and what are your minor subject. You need to mention that in your resume. Additionally, you can add your GPA, list relevant coursework only if you can lack experience or if it's related to the position. Fourth point is related to the experience. List any relevant work experience you have. Include your title, the company you worked for, your start and end date, and bullet points outlining your key responsibilities and notable accomplishments. Fifth point is related to the skills. Include skills on your resume that are relevant to the position. Be sure to use a strong mix of hard skills and soft skills to demonstrate that you are a well-rounded candidate. So it's the resume format is mentioned over here. As you can see, that name and contact information should be written in your left hand side on the top, then the summary of your objective, then professional history, most recent first should be written at the top, then on the same way you can write the second recent, then the very you can say the one which is old, or you can say the your old maybe a job or profession or whatever you did in the past. Then you can mention your education, then your skills, and optional points are related to the language. It can be your hobbies or whatever it is. So over here, most of the people they prefer to write education first, then their work experience later on. The section of the work experience should be mentioned after education. So it doesn't make any big difference. It's entirely up to you the way you wanted to format your CV. So what is a cover letter? This is something else. Resume is something else, and cover letter is a bit different. You can say in a simple language that cover letter is the in cover letter you mention, or you can write down your CV in the form of the, you can say, paragraphs. So a cover letter lets you introduce yourself to hiring manager and provides a quick overview of your skills, qualifications, and career objectives. People often send cover letters with their resumes, and they can help you connect your skills and experience to the requirements of the position. Why is cover letter important? A cover letter is important because it's a hiring manager's first impression of you. They will use it to decide if your personality will fit well with the rest of the team. Jobs often have many applications, and just having the qualifications in the job description may not be enough to get hired. You also need a good cover letter to describe how your values and goals match your potential employers. Not all positions require cover letters with applications. However, attaching a cover letter will make your resume stand out and show that you are prepared to put in extra effort. 7 key cover letter parts to include in your letter. First is header, then greeting, introduction, qualifications, values and goals, call to action, and the last one is the signature. So, what is a cover letter? A cover letter is an introductory letter that you send to a potential employer when you are applying for a job. The primary goal of a cover letter is for your potential employer to learn more about your qualifications and interest in the position, leading to an interview. A well-written cover letter can provide insight into your soft skills, attitude, and motivations. Using this information, employers can decide whether you may be a suitable fit for their company culture and contribute towards reaching goals. 7 important cover letter parts are here. So ensure that your cover letter includes the following 7 cover letter parts. First is header. All cover letters begin with a header that includes your contact information. Candidates often use the same header for their cover letter as they do for their resumes to create consistency across their entire application. Regardless of the format you use, a header begins with your first and last names. Include your email, phone number, and address on separate lines. Some people include links to their portfolio on social media if that information applies to the position. For example, a writer may include a link to their online portfolio containing some of their past work. Second point is greeting. Next, include a greeting. This is your chance to show your potential employer that you spent time searching the addressee, but including the correct name of the addressee, or your potential employer may think you are a meticulous person who is willing to put in additional effort in their work. You may be able to locate the name of the addressee by scanning the job listing, visiting the company's website, or by phoning the company's office and inquiring about their address. So next point is related to introduction. The first paragraph of your cover letter provides the basic details about who you are and why you want the job. Include the title of the job to which you are applying, provide a general overview of why you may excel the position and the reason that you are excited about the opportunity. You might mention how you learned about the position and why you applied, which is an excellent strategy if another employee referred you to that position. Review the job postings for the core strengths that the job requires and use your introductory paragraph to explain how you exhibit those qualities. Qualifications. After the introduction, focus on your history and qualifications. This inclusion allows you to attract the employer's attention by immediately sharing how you can benefit their team. Provide more details about the information you include on your resume and focus on your relevant experience for the job. Include stories about relevant projects or situations that give insight into how you solve your problems and do your work well. Explain how you contributed to the success of the past projects and draw attention to the impact of your actions. Values and goals. In the next paragraph, demonstrate that you understand the company's mission and have researched the position. Focus on how your goals align with theirs and connect to the elements you liked about the company's culture. Explain how the work you do can mutually benefit your future and the needs of your prospective employer. This section of your cover letter allows you to show that you can not only do the job well, but can fit in with the team and bring a positive attitude to the workplace. Try to keep this section of the cover letter brief. Cover letters are typically no longer than a page in length. So you don't need to mention or write in 2 or 3 pages, so you need to be concise. Call to action is the sixth point. The last paragraph summarizes your interests and suggests the next steps for proceeding with application. Thank the hiring manager for taking the time to review your application, express interest and express the interest in speaking more about the position or scheduling an interview. Explain how you can benefit the company and focus on the skills and talent you hope to bring to their team. Next point is related to signature. Sign off with a professional closing phrase and your signature or type name. If you're emailing your cover letter, ensure that you don't include an unnecessary email signature. Some appropriate closing phrases include like sincerely, best regards, respectfully, thank you, and with thanks. This is the template for the cover letter. As you can see, you should mention your name, your city and province, your phone number, your email ID. Then you can mention the date, dear hiring manager, or name or title. And you can start in this way that I hope this letter finds you well. I recently saw the job listing for the job title. Mention that job title, position at this company, XYZ company, any company where you are applying, mention the name, and I'm interested in the position. I have experience in skill set. Mention your skills and hope to use this experience to accomplish company's goals. Mention the company's goals and enthusiastic about career interest. Mention it and appreciate company's mission. So before writing about the company's mission, company a bit you need to research about the company. That's how you would be able to mention the company's mission, the skill set, goals, and each and everything. So my experience as a previous job title, mention your previous job title, has prepared me for this role. During my time with the previous, mention the name of the previous company. I took part in various training for improving technical skills. Mention those skills. I use these skills during a project that you contributed. Mention that project and assisted my team members. How you assisted you, if you want to mention, then you can mention that as well. We ultimately achieved our goal by the positive result of our work efforts. While at previous company name, mention it. I improved process by list how you employed your soft skills to improve processes. So I respect company's mission and hope that I get opportunity to work in an environment that promotes, describe the company's core values. If hired, I plan to continue to grow professionally in the field of interest. I can contribute to companies' high standard of service and uphold their reputation within our community. As I continue to develop professionally, I plan to apply, mention your new skills to describe work environments so that I'm valuable asset for company. In the end, you can do your signature, you can mention your name. So this is the closing paragraph. You can mention it. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter and consider me as a candidate for this position. Mention the position for which you're applying. I appreciate the opportunity of sharing how I can contribute to company, and I hope to hear from you soon. I look forward to discussing this application in an interview. Then closing phrase, whatever it can be, your sincerely or whatever you want to mention, then you can mention your name, you can do your signature as well. So this was all related to the CV, which you can say resume, all related to the cover letter. Most of the time for the hiring process, they need resume, and additionally they ask for the cover letter as well. So if your cover letter is a reflection of this your CV, so it will help you out. And beside it, the format or the template, how you are mentioning the things related to education or skills, the format of your resume matters a lot, because if it is not interested, if it is not, you can say, professionally written or jotted down, the things are not aligned properly. So this is the biggest reason of the rejection of the, if or a rejection of the, for the, you can say, specific job, or if you're not getting call for a specific job. So the reason could be that your CV is not complete, or maybe it's incomplete, or if it is complete, so it's not properly aligned. So these are the things which you have to keep it in mind while applying for the job. So I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. And again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe my YouTube channel, like my videos, and share my videos with your friends and family. Leave your comments in the comment section. If you want me to upload any other topic related to the English language or creative writing, you can mention that in the comment section as well. Thank you.